Alright, we're back with some more 8th anniversary content and the final destination in EZA SSBK's World Tour or Grand Tour, and that is against Red Zone Cell Max. He's actually on the second rotation, which is actually a pretty decent thing because he's got Android 17 with him, so he will have his guard by the time we do get there. And we managed to get him both Ultimate Gohans, all the key they need to hopefully launch that additional super. So this first turn also working out quite well for us. But yeah, we need to get on the Red Zone content, as I said in the recent Super Boo video, because part 3 is very close. It's on its way, and I want to be using those Blue Boy fusions a hell of a lot because they are very, very good. And I want to get those hopefully up and running along with their showcases without still needing to do the rest of these Red Zone videos around Boo, Super Vegito, even though I really just don't care about him. But you know, we're still going to give him the fair test. We've used him against the Mega, but I still need to make 3 more videos on him. And then yeah, the rest of the Super Boos, SSBK will be done after this video, and also Gums. I've been so busy that it's just it's falling behind, but you know, we can catch up. We can catch up. We can get this done. As long as we get shit done, as long as we're on job, we are good. But yeah, so far using SSBK has honestly been some of the most fun I've had in Dokkan in a hot minute. Not saying that Dokkan's been boring. Yes, Dokkan has dry spells, naturally. But using SSBK has been so much fun. Yes, the conditions to trigger his guard are actually okay. You know, MVP 17 is primarily your main option. Yes, you have UI Goku, but you know, if UI Goku doesn't dodge, he's taking ridiculous amounts of damage on a basic. So MVP 17 is pretty much your main option. Yes, you don't get to see his active skill all too much. You can do it, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, I've never said that you can't do it, but the risk of it is very high. You know, you have LR UI. As I said, if he doesn't dodge, he's taking damage. LR SSBE, just save my boy, please, because he's been shit from day. Just save him. And the other units are just too old and just aren't good enough. You can do it, as I said, it's just risky. So it's a shame you don't get to see that. But aside from that, it's been fun. It's been fun. But we have 224k defense right now because of 17 and the support from Gamma 1. So yeah, I'm actually just going to let SSBK sit in slot 1. He does need to build up. So literally all those attacks in slot 1 come in pre-super and post-super. I'm just going to leave him where he is, and he's going to be built up at no time. Cell Max's basics do 300k, but as I was going to say, with hit the guard and also almost 300k defense, he should be good. He's only been hit once, so this might do some damage. Only 157k. He needs to be hit 6 times. He got hit once. So guard and one bit of build up, and he actually tanked that super attack pretty well. 600k on a super, and he tanked it for 157. That's pretty good. And he's not even fully built up yet. Double stack, can we get the triple? Triple? Ah, no! So close. We almost got the additional super. We did get the additional, just no super. And of course, the rest of the attacks are doing double digits. We do need to lose some HP, so 17 can trigger his damage reduction. And then this rotation is pretty much set. It is pretty much set. And there we go. We've now got his damage reduction by losing pretty much half our health. But it's there. It's exactly what we wanted. We've got to be what we wanted. But yeah, I mean, SSBK is tanking incredibly well already, so he's good. Now that he's fully built up, the super attacks from Cell Max, that 600k super, probably won't phase him whatsoever. And now with Cell Max's chunky health bar, it's just about letting SSBK absolutely melt it down, which he definitely doesn't have any trouble in doing. Let me leave you here. Give you these, get some health back, leave all those tech key spheres for God Goku to again get some health back. Gohan still got guard with type advantage, and then we're going to get Gamma 1 on rotation to go with Gamma 2. But yeah, I mean, as I said, Cell Max has got a chunky health bar. I think he's got like 70 million HP, maybe 80, but I think it's 70. Gohan, but mainly SSBK, are about to absolutely shred that down. Like the cheese that goes into your bolognese. I don't know. I tried to make a pun and I just completely lost my train of thought. But you know what I mean. You shred shit. Shredded chicken, shredded beef. You have shredded cheese that goes on top of your bolognese to sprinkle it off. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about, man. Shut up. I mean, Max is almost dead already. Like, I was gonna say, yeah, we're gonna have to take down his chunky health bar, but he is getting there already. He is getting absolutely duffed. Gamma 2 popping off with the additional supers. You love to see it. You love to see it. That's that one dupe. From my lack of pulling any 8th anniversary unit, we're getting dupes in some units, and this one's been a lot of fun to use. He should be okay here. He super attacked like 4 times. Still took 159k, but yeah, we're good. We're good. Been super attacked again, but we know he's going to survive it because of the last one doing 159k. That dupe in Gamma 2, I'm so glad I got it. So glad I got it. But yeah, honestly, SSBK is an absolute joke of a unit. Like, he just generally makes red zone enemies look like bitches. Like, he makes these units look like such pushovers. And the funny thing is, we half the time haven't had like warrior gods or godly power active because this has been our rotation. This has been our rotation. Now, if I had got more units on that had godly power and stuff, he'd be doing even more damage. But because I decided to go for the more safer option, he generally has been absolutely just making red zone enemies look like pushovers. And it's absolutely hilarious to see. He still has his guard, which against Cell Max, where you have no build up, no extra phases, having that guard immediately with 17 is great at safely building them up. We're already up to 12 mil attacks that, again, we have possibilities of additional supers and crits, so hopefully those can roll out. No crit, but 5 mil damage. An additional, can we get another one? Additional super? Really? Really? God's sake. But yeah, having that guard active immediately, considering Cell Max is as strong as he's gonna be, as again, it's a safeguard. It helps SSBK safely build up. And because you're constantly in the toughest bit from the get-go, that guard is even more important because it's helping him tank even better, where it's not, I don't want to say wasted, but, you know, you'd much rather have guard, for example, against Broly's last phase than going through his weaker phases. Yes, it helps him build up safely, but you'd much rather want it at the end where it's going to matter most, you know what I mean? At least with Cell Max, we have the best of both worlds. We have it while we're building SSBK up. We also have it during Cell Max's strongest point because he doesn't have any more phases or anything. It's the best of both worlds. And we died just because of the tightness advantage. Cell Max was almost dead. But honestly, using SSBK is just generally feels like a cheat code. He just does so much damage so quickly, and it makes red zone enemies just seem like absolute pushovers. Whenever we had a unit that makes red zone seem so easy. Now, I know that seems incredibly ironic because we just died, but again, that was a type disadvantage. We didn't have that much health anyway because of the all the supers, but we were fine. We were fine. But the fact he makes red zone enemies that just look like pushovers is ridiculous. He's honestly been some of the most fun I've had in Dokkan, I think, ever. That's how good he is. And as I've already said, eventually when Universe Survival Saga and Reps or either or get some new units and 200% leads, this man already has a spot reserved on that team immediately. Him and MVP 17 with like a new UI Goku will go hard. He doesn't even need a new full team. He needs like 1 or 2 units, like one new unit with 200% lead who's good, and like an EZA on the year 6s, which could easily come in the 9th anniversary with the trend we've seen from all the previous Annie units get EZA'd. Like this year got year 5, next year can easily be year 6. 1 new unit and EZAs and Universe Survival Saga or Reps is ready to go because of how ridiculous SSBK is. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a good rest of your day, and peace.